Hello everyone, our lesson today is lesson 4 in unit 5, inscribed angles subtended by the same arc. We have here theorem. Here in the same circle, the measure of all inscribed angles subtended by the same arc are equal in measure. It means here we have measure of angle C and measure of angle D and measure of angle E. What did you notice? The three inscribed angles subtended by the same arc, which is BA. So the three angles here are equal in measure. So here we get measure of angle C equals measure of angle D equals measure of angle E. Why? Because they are subtended by the same arc. The same arc, which is BA. Okay, we have some corollaries. Number 1, also in the same circle, the measure of the inscribed angle subtended by arcs equal in measure. It means here if the arc BA equals the arc DC, so we get the two inscribed angle X and Y are equal in measure. So if we get in the same circle the measure of the inscribed angle subtended by arcs of equal measure, so they are also equal in measure. So here if we get measure of arc AB equals measure of arc DC, we get the measure of X equals measure of angle Y. Okay, and vice versa. Okay, if we get the measure of angles equals, so the arcs are also equals. And as we said here, if the measure of arcs equal, so also the length of arcs equal. So here the length of AB equals the length of arc AB equals the length of arc CD. So here also the length of arc AB equals the length of arc DC. Okay, if we have here two circles and these two circles are congruent, okay, and arc AB equals the measure of arc DC, so we get measure of angle X equals measure of angle Y. So in two congruent circles, if measure of arc AB equals measure of arc DC, so we get here the measure of two inscribed angle X equals the measure of angle Y. Okay, the third one, here two circles and these two circles not congruent, but we have here measure of arc AB equals measure of arc CD, so angle X equals angle Y. Okay, here we get if measure of arc AB equals measure of arc CD, so we get measure of angle X equals measure of angle Y. It's similar to the previous one, number 2, but here in number 2, here we talk about the congruent circle. So here congruent circle, so the length of arc AB of course equal the length of arc DC, but here in number 3 these two circles not congruent, so we said the two lengths are not equal, so the length of arc AB here not equal the length of CD because they are not equal. Okay, and finally the converse. It means in the same circle, if the inscribed angle of equal measure subtended by arcs also are equal in measure. It means if we get the two inscribed angle X and Y equals, so of course the two arcs are equal in measure. So here is the converse. Here if measure of angle X equals measure of angle Y, so we get here the measure of two arcs are equal. Okay, we have some examples. Number 1, here AB is a diameter and measure of ACD ACD here is 108. Okay, find measure of BAG. BAG here, this shaded part. We want to get measure of BAG. Okay, first here AB is a diameter, and angle ACB, this angle is inscribed angle. Inscribed angle in semicircle, so its measure is 90 degree. Okay, let's first write this, the proof. Here first, since AB is a diameter, so we get the measure of angle ACB equals 90 degree. Why? Inscribed angle in a semicircle. Okay, so here we have a given, which is angle ACD. All of this is 108. So to get here this part, subtracted 108 minus 90 degree. So here, since measure of angle ACD equals 108, so therefore measure of angle BCD equals 108 minus 90 degree, which is 18 degree. Okay, what did you notice here? Here we have here this angle, which is in yellow part, equals the two yellow part equals, which is measure of angle BAD equals BCD. Why? Two inscribed angles subtended by the same arc, so they are equals in measure. We get this measure is 18 degree, so of course measure of angle BAD also is 18 degree. So here, since measure of angle BAD equals measure of angle BCD, here if you notice here BD here is the same arc. Okay, why? Here because two inscribed angle subtended by the same arc, so we get here measure of angle BAD equals 80 degrees. Okay, thank you.